Are here at the Fair.xyz website. It looks really great. It has a beautiful aesthetic in my opinion. They have an upcoming drop, Mint for Change, that has leading female artists and allies, which is incredible. And they have some ideas here for people who are just not sure what to do. The digital collection, NFTs, Web3 experience, you can do, and there's a lot that you can do. And when I was searching for a platform or a marketplace or a smart contract that would allow me to mint a fusion of one-of-ones in a PFP fashion, but not quite, Fair was the option that I could do it as. So here we go. Here's this website, but I'm actually going to just show you how to create now. So of course you want to connect your wallet, and we get to this beautiful homepage. I just released something, the See Her collection, which is minting right now. It's a lot of fun. Super happy with the results so far. But yeah, we have activity here, which you can see your profile. You can definitely, do all this fun stuff yourself. But if we go back. If we go here, we can create a new collection. So they actually have 3 different options here. And I think this is amazing because it takes you step by step on what you really want to do. So this is a classic drop, kind of like what you would do on Manifold. Very basic, easy to do. I'm not going to go through it just because that's pretty self-explanatory. For my See Her collection, I did the advanced drop. And this is something that I really want to focus on because I was blown away by how awesome all the different options you could do to create your drop. And then, of course, you can do a pure airdrop, which is lovely for collectors, but I'm not going to do that now. So let's do advanced drop. You can upload your complete collection. Images, GIFs, all that fun stuff, and you'll be able to provide metadata afterwards as well as adding it too. Or you could build your collection like a PFP project if you're a digital artist and create a generative collection. I, for my She Her collection, upload my own. And so here we go. And this is so straightforward. I love it how it's all in one page, super neat and clean, and it shows you exactly what needs to be done. So this is great. So first, let's start with collection details. What is your collection? So this is just for demo purposes. Mines, collection, let's do F mines. And this would just be at the end of the link to your thing. So I would just do the title of your collection. Awesome. Always save stuff because that's, just in case. Launch details, you can do which blockchain, Ethereum, Polygon, which is awesome. This one's coming soon, so that's actually really exciting. And then, of course, always hit the advanced options because this is where you can really start customizing your launch and mint to be what you want it to be. One thing is max per wallet, secondary royalty sales. Of course, they have some really helpful descriptions here in case you're just like, what are they asking? Do you want it reveal? I like reveals just because I'm an impatient person. A lot of people don't, but that's kind of up to you. And should the NFTs be transferable? And now this is something I never really knew about. And this is choose no if you want to turn your collection into a soul-bound token. That means that they can never be transferred or sold on marketplaces. Now that's actually kind of interesting. And yeah, that's very interesting to me, seeing as we have always been sold in the secondary thing. I actually really like it. It has its place and its use, and I personally myself am thinking on how I can best use this soul-bound token for my own collectors and my way forward. But anyways, that's just something fun you can think about. Description, and this is where you can get more personal. You can put as little or a lot of time as you want in description. I find most people don't read descriptions, but hey, you know what? I think it's great when there is a effort in the description. So short description, that's just a short description, 150 characters max. That will be displayed when you're sharing things. The longer description, I actually really love seeing an NFT with a long description. And that just shows that people are giving an effort and really tells more about a piece of art if I really connect with it. This is the description that will be attached to the NFT. So this is going to be different than the mint page description. So keep that in mind. Tags. This is actually really cool that the Fair offers that. And you can do whatever you want. You can do flowers. Whoops. Flowers. AI. Mid. Etc. You can go crazy with it if you want. That's fun. Save changes. Okay, so now we go to the media. We can add a block, and this is where if we want to go to my other page, but I won't do that now. If we want to have the media page look and tailored to how we want, this is going to be amazing. So we can start out with one image, add, let's do fair, let's do that one. You can do block spacing, yes or no. You can do a caption. I just said, oh dear, because I feel this looks like a deer to me. I don't know why. You can add a new thumb. And this is going to be the coolest part, in my opinion. So I'll show you in one sec what that means. So let's just add a bunch of these to, wait, no, I don't want that one. Yeah, I'm just going to add all of them. You can add spacing if you want. I'm not going to do it for this one. I'm actually going to, yeah, let's just delete that one. So it's all in one line. Can I just add a few? Well, maybe I have to add all of them. Okay. We'll just do this too. I know there's going to be some repeats, but that's just for demo purposes here because I did not prepare properly. Okay, so now we can do add. And you're like, what does this look like, Rachel? And of course you can edit things and you can move things around. You can also pick light or dark. I like dark just because it makes images pop out more, but if your style is more light, that's something you can do as well. Of course, you can add thumbnail images, header images. Let's just pick this one, just for the sake of it. Save changes. Loading. Awesome. Description. Okay, so let's just do this for now. Okay, now we can preview the collection page. And this is something that I loved with Manifold, and I absolutely love it here. Obviously, you see the cover photo, Flowering Minds. This is where your short description is going to pop up. And then guess what? You get to have like all of these different aspect ratios where you see the full image, not just a square or part of an image, you see the full image. And this is where you can add as many images as you want. You can change it up. Obviously, this looks super big, so I don't really like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete it. I'm going to save that change. And see, boom, there we go. That looks so much nicer. And you can add more and more blocks of images if you want, where you can show all or part of your collection. I think this is great just because it just gives a nice visual representation of what's in the collection. I personally will never show all of the works in a massive collection. I think that's just way too many choices, way too many visuals. You just overwhelm people. But that's me. Okay, so social media. This is something where you can connect: Discord, Instagram, accompanying website. This is awesome to have on a Mint page where people can further connect with you and research you and make sure that you are who you say you are. And then, of course, you can publish collection page. One thing that's really great about Fair is that they will verify you using a government ID. They've already verified me because I've already minted with them, but you get a little check mark by your name, and I'll show you in just 1 second. So again, some of my favorite things about this is that you get the media page where you can add blocks, change things around, all that fun stuff, do a carousel if you want. You can, do the typical header, thumbnail, cover page, light or dark mode, all of that fun stuff. Okay, I guess I need to upload my artwork. And here you have to add them as a zip file. So what am I going to do? I am going to go here, click all, compress. This is for MacBooks. Beautiful, got that zip file, super easy. And here it says all the parameters that you can do. It does take a little bit of time. It doesn't take as much time as you think, but it all depends on your connection. Here we go, completed, super easy. And this is also one thing I love, is uploading the metadata in a CSV format. So if you click on the help page, I did it in a Google Sheets. You can do it in Excel, but you will need to have file name. So the file name needs to match the same as the artwork piece. So remember, like for me here, These are all called Rachel Wood, Green Lees, all that fun stuff. All of these names should be changed to fit the names of the file, and then you will correspond the name of the actual piece that people will see to that file. Description, background. You can do so many different things with your metadata. Obviously, the sky's the limit. But that is pretty self-explanatory if you've done it before. And if you haven't, they definitely have all this help here that you can easily figure it out. I was able to figure it out within an afternoon, so you can too. Okay. So save and view artwork. You ride or whatever. I'm just doing this for the sake of it. So now you can, this is great. You can view each and every piece of artwork. Obviously, I would change the name of the file. I would change here, and any metadata or whatever details would pop up here. And I can do that for every single one. I can just double check that everything looks okay, that everything linked up right, that the CSV corresponded correctly with all of these, and all that fun stuff. So now, once you have your artwork and you've seen everything and you're like double, triple, quadruple checked, go to schedule. And this is something I freaking love. So add a stage, and stages are just think of as phases. You can do, so let's do this one. Well, obviously we can't do that. Let's do it for tomorrow. And we can number how many NFTs we want. So if you want to hold some NFTs for collectors that you're waiting on getting response from, you don't have to put all of them. You can put like 4 NFTs are available at this stage at a specific price. And it tells you in USD what it is, which is helpful for us in the USA, and the stage. So you could do pre-sale, or you can do allow list. And this is so important because then people can know exactly what stage is happening. And here it shows up what it's titled, which will help describe what it is, what day it starts and what time, the price, how many NFTs. This is incredible, you guys. This is so, so crazy. And guess what? You also have conditions to buy. Hello. So what is a condition to buy? It enables you to set buyer eligibility. So this unlocks a huge range of cases and incentives and sort of requirements that you want collectors to have before they are able to buy your work. And honestly, everyone's like, oh, the burn redeem method is just too confusing. Everyone's doing it. I just wish it was just straightforward. This takes it to a whole nother level. But I think if done properly and if done in a way that is clear and focused, this adds utility to who you are as an artist. This adds the fact that you have more in your arsenal of what you can do with your work than just a simple drop and go. So I think this is pretty freaking awesome. You can, must own at least one of yours. You can do popular ones. You can create a new condition, must know a password, add our Twitter condition, own a very specific NFT. And this is so easy now with the blockchain that no matter what NFT they own or you want them to own, you can get that public contract address and make it the condition for your own minting list. Or, of course, you can add wallets manually or through a CSV, which is also really great. How amazing is that? Like, how amazing are these conditions where artists now are able to determine who gets to collect their work? This is game changing. So, so cool. So going back to this launch. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. Freaking love it. Definitely going to do more of it myself just because I don't want just anyone to buy my work. I want specific people to buy my work. And this makes it very clear for who is eligible to get my artwork. Obviously here, minting limit. I'm not really sure that's really, something that we really need to stress about. It's up to you. And then, of course, end time. So we can set it to be start date. Let's start it tomorrow at noon. Let's do 4 pieces. Price would be 0.4. Let's just do that. Stage name is pre-sale. I don't want to do a condition buy right now, but you can. Well, okay, I'll just do it just to show you guys. So let's own a specific NFT. And this is where you would search for an NFT collection if you want, or you enter the contract address. And that's pretty easy to find on the Etherscan. If you don't know how to find that, a simple Google search will easily help you do that. And you can do must or must not, own at least, exactly, at the most, between. Guys, this is incredible how many options you can customize everything. This is great. You can do they need to own 3 from my collection of whatevers. Ownership date, and this is also really important. If you wanted to do ownership date, I would probably do from the day you start minting. Unless you have a collection and you only want to reward specific people who bought on this primary, then you go to the day that it was sold out and you hit that date. maximum purchase per NFT. For me and my allow list, I always do 1 just because I don't want people to do more, but obviously you can do whatever. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be great. And let's do the end date. It starts on the 19th. Let's end it on like the 24th at noon. There we go. So people have like a week. So here we go. We can double check all the particulars here, which is really nice. You can hit add. And guess what? You can do it again. Hello. So this is pretty freaking awesome. We have the pre-sale here. Let's add the next phase, which is going to be from the 24th. Okay, needs to start at least. Oh gosh, I'm so bad at this. Okay, there we go. Number of NFTs. You can do remaining supply if you don't want to do math, or you can do however many you want to release at that time. This is awesome. Okay, price. You can raise the price. Let's do it to 0.5. Stage name, public sale. Advanced settings, conditions to buy. Of course, you can add more conditions for this stage too. Minting limit, end date. Let's do it again, like a week. Add. And oh my gosh, y'all, this is so awesome. Remember to save your changes. Always save your changes here. Deploy contract. For me, when I minted about over 900 NFTs, it cost me at the time of gas, which was about I don't know how much it was at the time, last week, it was 0.02 Ethereum about there to mint all 900, which is incredible. That was less than 1 NFT, so that was pretty awesome. And of course, you can see the collection here. Now, I'm not going to actually mint it because, I don't want to publish those. But if you want to see this one of what I did, you can see how much is minted, how many are sold, collection size, what kind of things. And then this is where those stages pop up. Hello, early bird. This is when everything's just what it looks like. TN holders. You can actually expand it and show exactly what that means. And then, of course, the remaining supply is the public mint. Holy freakamoly. This is awesome. See, all mint requirements, which is also really great. Very self-explanatory. So easy, and you can hide however you want if you want it. So you don't have to have all of the information all at once. You can hide it. There's so much control, and it's only getting better. Fair has totally blown me out of the water, and just how much you can do with it, what it looks like, and just how easy it was as well. Here you see my whole big description here, and of course my artist bio. You can also click and zoom out, or zoom in. Oh, will it? Maybe. Okay, now you can see the ones that have been minted. And like I said before, the description of the NFTs that I included in the CSV is different than the description that I put on the Fair.xyz description page, because this is a poem I wrote to go with the NFTs. But then if you go to the page, you can see the description of the actual collection. And this is really important to have a distinguished difference between the two, just because, this is information on reasons why people should buy the See Her collection. Versus this is what I want connected with the art. Anyone who owns this or anyone who views this after they mint it, they don't need to know this information. That's just, they just don't need to know that. So here it is. Obviously, I can take these images and change them as well if I want, even though it's minting. Which I could, but right now I don't want to, just because I really like how it looks right now. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. I hope people have fun. You guys should definitely do your own research into fairs and their smart contracts as well. But for now, and for what I have seen, Fair.xyz is an amazing